welcome back to my channel. My name's Andrea the Cumbrian Crafter. I've come on today to show you a few little bits and pieces that I've been making using the collection of stamps and dies, the two bundles I received recently and done videos on. The first one was the £50 gift voucher that I won on Crafter's Companion. I've been having a play with some of those stamps and dies, and then also I've got some of the Aall and Create stamps that I've had a play with as well. So to start with, I'll show you this card here. I used the woodland foliage one, so this was the embossing folder and like one complete little die set there. So basically what I've done is I've run a piece of card through the embossing folder through my big shot, and then I've just coloured that in, and then I've cut out the die that sits on top. It sits directly on top of the embossing folder, and I've just coloured that in with marker pens. I've used the, really love this, I'm really pleased I got this, the Hello stamp that's got the die that cuts it out. I've used that a lot, so I've just put that on there, and it says Hello Lovely on there, and I've matte and laid that with some black card. These two cards here, I've used again the Hello, both say Hello Beautiful. I've used some of the card that came, if you remember, I got some of the sort of linen effect autumn colours in the card, so I've used that as the background, and that's stripped down each one. And then I've used the die, the forest mushroom dies, and I've got two toadstools on each. And some of these were out of another set. These were the this one here. So these were these little bits here and the little foliage. I haven't done anything else with that set yet. But yeah, so that's those two cards there. And then I love this, the sunflower. This was the stamp set which came with the mask as well. So I've just done this little card here. Tried to sort of do something similar to that there, but I obviously couldn't get that rich yellow colour just the same, and the orange the same round there, but it still created a lovely card, and the mask works so well. So I've done an ATC, so that they go quite nice together. It reminded me of the days when we used to do Woolly Steph ATC swap, where I would send a card that kind of matched the ATC. It's a shame really we don't do that anymore. But that's that one. And then all of the Aall and Create stamps that I've had a play with. So you remember this one that's got Mr. and Mrs. Claus on it. I've made a card there, it just says enjoy the wonders of the season. And I've used the tree that came in that set there for that one. And then with these two here, I've made two ATCs. So again, I've used the trees from that set, and I've used the little reindeers from there. Just stamped those out, coloured them in, and fussy cut them out and stuck them onto a background. So they've made two quite cute little ATCs. Made an ATC using the bits and pieces from those two autumn really mini little stamps there. So I've just used one of my master boards that I made recently in an autumn video, so I've just stuck down the little leaves. I've fussy cut those out on there. These two here, the beetle one and the dragonfly one, I've made like a little pocket with some tea dyed paper, and inside each one there's like a little ATC. I've just used the Tim Holtz mica stain sprays on there. So we've got the ladybird and the dragonfly one there. So you could stick that actually into a journal quite nicely. And then the flower ones, I've done two cards. So I've used the Hello die again from the Crafter's Companion, so I will be using that quite a lot, I think. So those three little flowers there, I've just stamped them out, fussy cut them and coloured them in, and then that was that one there. So just two little cards under craft card this time. And then I've done a simple little card using this one here, The toadstool, lots of fun colouring that in, and then I've used some watercolour paints for the background, and a stamp set I've already got that just says mushrooms there. This was my attempt with the train, if you remember the train stamp. So I've just had a bit of a play with that there. I've drawn some lines to create a sort of platform, and some other stamps just to create a bit of greenery around the platform, and I've stuck some tickets. I stamped those out and stuck them down on there, and I've used another stamp that I've got. It was which stamp set was that? Can't remember now. It just says imagination will take you anywhere, which I thought was quite apt for that. It doesn't actually come with a driver in the train. I've noticed that the train is driverless, so I've had to draw in my own little driver, which is a bit, I don't know, if you don't look too closely, it looks okay. For that one. And then last but not least, I've had a little play with this one that's got the sparrow and the lovely fuchsia. So I made my own little mask. As you can see there, I'd stamped out the little sparrow and pussy cut him out. So I stamped onto here, I heat embossed it, and I put my little mask over the top, and I spritzed it with a blue and a green mica stain spray, and then took the mask off because I'd already coloured in the bird with my marker pens. So that made a nice card there. It's nice and sparkly. So those so far are my makes, using the things that I bought, and my prize is obviously from spending my voucher. So thank you for watching today, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.